And hello, everyone. You're watching Planet Herring. I'm Michael, and we are going to try one final time right here at the end of the week to pull off a complete IndyCar race without a hitch. This has been quite the annoying week, to be certain. When it comes to IndyCar and with NASCAR Class A fixed, I'm just, I'm just amazed, honestly, at this point. I mean, the whole point of running some of these higher level series is to actually get some better level of competition, and it is just not happening this week. Very disappointed, especially with the IndyCar, because um, just not a very hard track. That's the kind of the oddball thing here. But anyway, we're going to get into the session here. We're going to run a few practice laps again and then see where it goes. I really hope. I did actually finish the last race, but it was just a roller coaster and really unhappy with the result. I would really like to get a good finish here. Um, Once and for all for the end of the week. I mean, it's possible I could get home in time tomorrow to actually get it again, but I'm not going to take that chance. It's very unlikely I would be able to run that race anyway. All right, so let's just straight up do some.
Do you not know how to go around somebody?
Do you not know how to not hit the fucking wall?
And it's already started. We're just in
Other than your
practice.
slipstream and you hit the wall. Don't get pissy with me.
It takes it is clear. Actually, I didn't touch the goddamn wall.
Oh, yes, sir. Well, maybe you shouldn't suck so bad. I wouldn't have to come right up your ass like that. Unless you like it and come up
Car
your ass.
outside. Clear high.
Okay, so good thing this ain't a family show.
Check.
Seems like we're heading for more of the same this time around, but at least we can try some laps here.
Car high. Hold your line. Clear high.
P9. Eighth place. You're now 0.1 off the leader's pace. Your last lap time was at 25.2.
Car high. Clear high.
P10. That's your best lap in this session. That lap time was 25.2.
Real easy to actually do full blast laps when you're the guy in front.
P9. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Car low. Clear inside. Car high. Clear high.
There's a car leaving the pits. You're You're currently 0.5 off the pace. That lap time was...
You've got a car low. Hold your line. Clear low. Car outside. Still there. Clear high.
You're now 0.6 off the pace.
There's a car on your inside. You're clear inside.
Okay, Michael, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
On the outside.
That puts you 0.6 off the pace.
Hold your line. You're clear high. You've got a car on the outside. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line.
That last lap was a 25.1.
Still there. Clear high. You've got a car high. You're clear outside.
P9. That lap was a 25.2.
Yeah, looks like we are definitely got some good laps in here, so
10th position. You're currently 0.5 off the pace. Your lap time was at 25.1.
and see there you go. It just goes to prove that it is possible to run close and fast and not have too many incidents unless you don't know where the end of your car is.
P11. That's your best lap in the session. You're now 0.5 off the leader's pace. That was 25.1.
Uh-oh, somebody's going Mr. Blinky Blinky.
P7. That's your quickest lap. That lap was at 25.0.
Tires are starting to wear a bit, and this is the difference between being able to do laps when you're at the front and laps when you're behind somebody.
You're currently 0.4 off the leader's pace. That lap was at 25.0.
Yes, you do get the draft, but you also get a good bit of aero push. And just simply cannot dive into the corners without lifting ever so slightly.
That puts you 0.5 off the pace. That was a 25.1.
Thing is, it just a little bit. Yep, there he is, right off the back of the wall back there.
You've just done a 25.2.
Must have lost him.
You've just done a 25.1.
About that. And my field of view touches my mirror. You're good.
P7. That puts you 0.7 off the pace.
All right, well, that's the end of practice. And let's flip on over to the race session, and we'll try to cover the qualifying settings here and what we're going to do for that, since I've covered it twice already. But for posterity's sake, we're going to give that a shot one more time. Let this thing load up here real quick. Get in here and talk about what we're going to do for qualifying. And then we're going to give this one more shot for tonight and hopefully end up with a good race. But I have to say, especially the last race, was a little bit belligerent there at the end. All right, so here we go. About halfway through the practice session for the official race. So let's talk about quali. So you can go in here and you can load your quali setup before quali starts. And in this case, we are going to be doing 6-tooth and 12 degrees. So this is all about how quickly the car responds to your inputs, which if it's really, really loose is not good. But if you really need to get as much tire bite as possible with the turning, this is the way to go. Lower this down. It doesn't go any lower than 6. And then 12 degrees is all about giving yourself a little bit of wheel cant to the right. All right, other than that, we're good. That is the only thing we're doing here. I'm going to double check my pedal thing here. Everything seems to be functioning perfectly. I do run 720 degrees on the wheel. No shift aids. Everything off. As I have talked about before, this is definitely one of the cars where you want to have buttons that control your height, horizon, field of view. This makes life a lot easier when you can control those from the cockpit on the fly. Get yourself a button box and do that. Highly recommended. Don't advise using your keyboard for that. All right, so we got less than 10 seconds, maybe about 5. We're going to get started on the qualifying session here. I do know already that I need to get down to about 1.2223 gallons of fuel. And so what we're going to do very shortly here, come on. There it is, qualifying. So absolutely you have to get yourself an app where you can tell what your engine temperature is. But once you have that, as in my case, your Z1 dashboard, go ahead and just press the clutch, press the gas, watch your oil and water temperatures, as well as your gas gauge, and you have to work this out in the practice session ahead of time, because you cannot do this now. Really not enough time. But, okay, there we go. That's 123. What you do is you essentially run a few laps with your qualifying setup, hopefully by yourself.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. We've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
Figure out how much fuel it takes to run 3 laps from the standing position, plus 0.1, because you do not want to go down below, say, 0.6, 0.7, because your engine stutters. And then that's the amount of fuel that you want to get as close as possible to run your qualifying session, because that's exactly how much you need. All right, so we're going to take and we're going to get into 5th, and we're just going to go, and then once it actually works up enough speed into 5th, I'm just going to keep it in 6th. Nice tidy lines. Not swinging out too far.
P8, you're now 0.3 off the leader's pace. Your lap time was 25.2.
And there we go.
P6, you're currently 0.1 off the pace. Your last lap time was a 25.0.
Not too bad, but I do know that people have done 24.9s, maybe in even a very high. Actually, I did a 24.995. Guess it's rounding up on me. How do you like that? Okay, well, it looks like the calculation was pretty decent. We're within a tenth of the pole. We have moved down to 7th now. Okay, let's see how well that holds out. We've got 8th place by 2/1000ths of a second. At 2 minutes remaining on the time here, so plenty of time for people to pop in a few more laps. This is a slightly smaller field than what we've had earlier today, probably due to the time. Is getting pretty late here on a Sunday evening, 9 p.m., 9:21 Mountain Standard Time. So pretty much near the back of the world as far as time goes. In fact, it's very early in the Aussie time frame, I would imagine. Get a fair number of Aussies here. Don't really get too many Asian countries here. Mostly is North American, South American, Europe, and Australia. But don't know why. Probably a variety of reasons, which I probably won't need to delve into anyway. All right, looks like we are indeed down to 8th now. Very close times here. 7th, 8th, 9th. Very, very, very close. 24.9 on the 914 on the pole. So he's not very much faster. I mean, it is a matter of inches, I would think. Just a little bit less fuel, maybe. Letting it sit for a bit, not overheating. But pretty much everyone at this point has qualified. We got a few hanger-ons at the bottom. Looks like Mr. Brisket dumped out. We got 1 second left. Alrighty then.
That's the end of the session.
So,
P8.
8th place, not too bad. We are car number 2. So I'm going to go in here and let's look at it. Let's go ahead and dump us down to 6 and do the plus 12. Hit apply. And then let's go ahead and grid up. Yeah, trying. And then let's do our chat. Okay. There we go. There we go. And so we've got everything going. We've made our shameless plugs. Which, honestly, I will say this is where most of my views and ultimate subscribers come from. All right, so I'm going to set up my screens here. Looks like we got that already. Fuel, definitely do not need to fill this sucker up. Haven't had to do it at all. Been a fair number of cautions. I'm going to put about 8. I'm going to set it at 8 just in case I need to go in. But we really have not run long enough the way this has been. I don't know what it is. Actually, I do know exactly what it is. There is a pronounced draft if you get it exactly right. And going into turn 1, going into turn 2, you got people screaming up the middle. And that is really what's causing most of the problem, is the inability to control yourself.
8th place, 75 laps.
Okay, so we're getting ready to go now. Time is up.
We need to follow car number 12 in the outside column.
Although I will say that the first race today that I did was totally a glitch on through something. I don't know what it is. I've run into it 2 times that I know of right now, and in both cases they have completely ruined really good races in that it stalls out in the pits and there's no way to get it restarted. So don't know what's going on there. But we are going to start in first gear. That has proven to be the right thing to do. We're keeping up pretty well. Mostly, I just do not understand what people are doing with regards to their driving today. Very aggressive, very unapologetic. And then a lot of finger pointing and just generally distasteful things going on. But did learn a new UK word to call people that it seems incredibly benign. Never heard it before. Learn something new every day. All right, so here we go.
Michael, let's get this right. No fuck-ups. Green, green, green.
Yeah, buddy. Good start there, but does not look like these guys are going to take it easy.
Sixth place.
All right, so what I suggest is we're just gonna try to make this easy. Oh, that's great.
Inside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear low.
You've just done a 25.3.
Inside. Hold your line. Clear low.
B6.
Yeah, I hate it when we stagger like this. Very difficult.
There's a car on your inside. Hold your line. Still
Right.
there. Clear low. Inside. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear inside.
I got a little dicey right there.
Seventh position.
Don't ride so close, man. We're gonna wreck. Dude.
We think the pit window for refueling will open on lap 30. It'll end on lap 52. Lopez is now leading. All right, Michael, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Yeah, you guys got to keep in mind if you're riding right on somebody's ass, if they have to lift more than you do, you're both done.
That lap was a 25.4.
Outside. Still there. Hold your line. You're clear outside.
P6.
I think that was Mr. Scary that I got around there. Whew, that blinking in and out crap. Whew. All right, let's just keep it nice and tidy here. We're on lap 10, going into lap 11.
That was 25.3.
Full throttle.
The gap to Peterson ahead is now 0.7.
Almost escaping the draft in the back.
6th place. You've just done a 25.5.
Not quite catching these guys. Maybe a little bit better this time.
The gap behind is now.
Whoa, that was close.
Be careful,
Record,
got a
record.
full course caution.
Whew, that was very,
Pace
very
car is
close.
out. Line up single file behind car number 10. The pace car
Pace
is
car
out. Pits are
in
closed.
two. I don't know what happened, but man, that was a great run, guys. Really good one, anyway.
Pits are open.
Okay, pits are open. We do need about more than we can do out of this, so we're gonna fill it back up, which that's gonna be enough there. Pick up some tires and hopefully don't have any problems with any kind of glitching going on. So let's tighten up and head to the pits.
Watch your speed.
Okay, speed limiter
Box
on.
in 1400 feet.
Let's try to keep it right up against the 50-mile-an-hour mark. 1400 feet, get it down in a second.
Box in 5, 4.
There the boys.
3, 2, 1. Box now.
Damn, that's a drag race, man.
Right. Hey, anybody running crew chief, be careful if you tell him to, like right there, I told him to put 6 gallons in, and it showed 6 gallons. But when I got on pit lane, it jumped up to 9.5 before I could change it.
So it looks like we gained some positions coming up out of there.
Full course yellow.
Be
Pits
ready
are
to
open.
throw it back down there.
We're probably
I
going to
was
still
not.
have to run get some additional fuel in there. It does say we're going to need 19.6 roughly to finish. We only have 18.39, so it's going to largely depend on what we have left as far as cautions. But given what we've had most of the day, it will happen. I'm just amazed to be up here in fourth after what was probably a perfect pit stop. So
And
we
I
are
gotta tell
two to
you,
green.
by far, out of all the racing I've done on iRacing so far, the IndyCar series is the funnest.
Class B is pretty cool too.
I actually like running some of the sprint cars.
Man, I like running the sprint cars too, man.
The winged ones, the non-winged ones suck.
Oh yeah, God. Yeah, I've actually got more win in the sprint cars than I do in these asphalt ovals. But
Pits are open.
I enjoy the asphalt ovals more for some reason. I don't know.
I mean, I like the Indy cars because they're kind of scary in VR.
And they're kind of scary no matter what. Yeah, I can imagine VR, yes. Yeah.
All right, so here we go. We're going to restart
green next
on
time,
lap
right?
19. Almost to the 1/3 way.
Yeah, when I got my setup and got all hooked up on here, the first car I bought was a Indycar, and the first track I bought was Indianapolis.
Same here, but I live about 3 blocks from the Indianapolis track, so I had to buy it first.
Right, I live 10 minutes from there. I'm in Greenwood.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. You're close.
Yeah. Hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah, I don't miss nothing at the track. I go to everything.
Yeah. It's
All
really
right.
fun, man. Man, it used to be funner, though, when I was a kid. It took up the whole month, for real. Literally the whole month of May.
Yeah, NASCAR sucks. I stay home for that shit usually, but the IndyCar, I don't miss none of it. I'm a bronze badge holder.
It was good, but it was, man, god dang it. They had it it was in July. Yeah. Or August, man, it was July or August, I forget which one. It was hot as hell.
Green flag, we're racing.
All right, well, just got to keep an eye on that.
P4.
Got a pretty good start.
Oh god, I'm glad I saw you at the last second. Hopefully you didn't make contact too much.
Your last lap time was at 27.1.
I'm saying hi. Man, I need 3 screens so bad. Especially in these cars, man. You need to be able to see your peripheral, you know, without looking left or right.
All right, let's catch up with the third leaders here.
P4, you've just done at 25.1.
All right, easy does it. Get off that line, buddy.
Outside, go outside, go outside.
Oh my God. I didn't have time to make a choice other than middle. Good stuff, man. Kind of got out of line a little bit there, man.
Your lap time was 25.1.
Carlo.
Close. Sorry, Zachary.
Hold your line.
Now, I'm going to say hi here, man.
Hold your line.
Did we
You're
touch?
clear inside.
Oh yeah.
You've got a car low.
Tires.
Hold your line.
Yeah, that
Hold your
was
line.
close.
Hold your line. Clear inside.
I didn't feel anything.
P5.
It gave me a 4.
Crap, it probably did me too.
That was a 25.5.
See what he's doing now. He's taking that really super high line and he's trying to break the draft.
The gap in front has increased to 0.8. P5. Your lap time was at 25.3.
I'm gonna try to stay like this for a little while, Zach.
Oh, yeah, me too. So save some tires and fuel a little bit. The earlier you can start that, the better it works out for you too, by the way. Somebody gets you stuck down on the bottom, running too wide, man. You'll burn your tires up. That guy up there is saving. He's got
That
you.
was at 25.5. That lap time was 25.5.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
That lap time was 25.6. Okay, Michael, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Man, I kind of grew up from the start of the video game world, man, with Atari and Pong and War.
Same here, man.
Car high.
Same here.
Clear
And
outside.
this is the thing.
That's half distance.
God damn, really? We're gonna
29
spend the
laps
whole
of fuel
fucking
remaining.
day during the middle of racing talking about shit. God, I hate that. Like, run your damn trap while we're driving around at 200 miles an hour. Are you freaking kidding me? Let me talk about all the old shit I used to do. Are you fucking kidding me?
That lap was at 25.7.
We're basically to the halfway point. Cruising around in 6th gear. Trying to save that, but it does look like we are losing some time back here.
That last lap was at 25.7.
Right at the 1 second mark on the guy behind. Well, we got exactly 10 gallons right now.
The gap in front is now 0.8. The gap behind is now 1.0 seconds. You've just done a 25.8. There's a car exiting the pits, heads up. That lap was at 25.7.
Alright, well, not a lot of talking going on for this. I'm actually thoroughly flabbergasted that we're doing this. Holy cow. Amazing run we got going on. Keeping up with Gaudette quite well. So far, anyway. Running around in 6th gear, trying to preserve.
Lopez is now leading.
But we are going to need fuel. There's no way to get
The
around
lap time
that.
was at 25.6.
We do have a good second and a half on the guy behind.
P3.
And so now it's just a matter of, are we going to run it until as far as we can and see obviously can't make it all the way. That's a long shot no matter how you put it. But are we going to hope for caution?
Time was 25.9.
And all I really need is like 2 gallons of fuel added. That's amazing. Honestly, I believe like a very quick pit stop would be all that's needed.
The gap in front is now 0.8.
Seven and a half gallons of fuel left. Only 25 laps.
Okay, Michael, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. P3, the gap ahead is now 0.9.
Well, at this point in time, we are getting low on fuel.
There's a car exiting the pits.
Looks like everybody's done their thing. And we are taking a huge risk at this point, running in third, waiting for someone to botch it up.
The gap in front is now 0.7.
I honestly think this would be the time to stop.
P2, that last lap was a 26.1. The gap to Peterson ahead is increasing. It's now 4.9. The gap behind is now 2.9. What's your speed limit in the pits? Box in 1400 feet. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him.
Well, let's see where we ended up.
Got a full course caution. Watch out.
Oh,
Thank you.
you've got to be kidding me. The lap that I pitted on?
We're under
Jesus.
caution. Pits are closed. The base car's out. Line up single file behind car number 5.
You have got to be kidding. I mean, really, here I am thinking, okay, it ain't gonna happen. And literally, the lap I come out on, pit. Every time I have to make a green flag pit stop, that happens. Oh,
The
God.
leader, Peterson, is pitting.
Thank you.
There we go. It says I'm in 7th, which honestly, that's not bad, all things considered, but ugh. That is so frustrating to say, okay, I'm going to try and try and try and try and try, and then beep.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
Great. The guy behind me has a 959 I rating. Great.
I wonder what happened with the caution.
Well, I sure as hell hope all of these people go in, because I just pitted, and we have not even.
The car behind's pitting.
Well, let's see where this gets us up to. 6th. That's what it says anyway. The other thing is that it says the people in front of me are in dire need of tires. Or at least they are stopped much earlier, and they probably have enough fuel to get to the end, but their tires are much older than mine. We will have approximately 10 laps left. And if I can keep this going, we will end up maybe in the top 5. What I'm shooting for. So far, the best race today. That could very well be the best race of the weekend. Certainly better than the NASCAR Class A fixed races, that's for certain. See where this gets us back to.
Okay, Michael, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Aren't we supposed to pass the pace car? You should be in a second. It was a little late on flagging it, I guess.
All right, so we need to get all the way around. All right, well,
Green flag.
Car low. Hold your line.
P6.
Hold your line. Inside clear. Car low. 3 wide up top. Got a car on the inside. Still there. Still there. You're clear inside.
all right, well, that was interesting. So we are still in 6th place. I don't know if we're going to catch anybody. But he's right in front of us.
25.2.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Okay, Michael, we're matching race pace. B6, that was 25.0. You've just done a 25.1.
Looks like we got about 3 more laps to go.
Really? What the fuck? Blocking a car? Your lap done, GW. Jesus Christ.
All right, Michael, push now. We can catch this guy. That lap was a 25.2.
Nah, that was Jake.
Well, that was a heck of a slowdown there, buddy.
Yeah, there he goes win the race.
On the outside. Still there. You clear high.
I should put your ass in the wall.
P5, 2 laps remaining.
Who you talking about, Bruce?
You keep blocking me. You're a lap down, dude.
I don't reckon. What position you in?
Lead lap, 4th place. You're blocking me.
Come on around.
A little late now, ain't it?
White flag, last lap. Your last lap time was 25.5.
Are you happy?
Car high. Clear high.
Man, I couldn't help because you started in the rear.
Dude, I started on the fucking pole. Shut your mouth.
P5, okay, that's the end. Good finish,
You
mate,
were
well done.
behind me when you passed me.
You're just pretty stupid, apparently.
I got you stupid a hanging.
Nice battle, Pedro.
All right, folks. Well,
Man, all you
finally.
have to do when you get up
Look out
behind
for
me,
the pit
you
speed
want to
limit.
pass
Box
with
in, 1,400 feet.
Finally get a good result out of this very last race on a Sunday night at the end of
Box
week
in,
5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No
Box
issues
now.
with pit stops, no issues with wrecks, nobody banging into me. I do want to see. So let's see. I do want to see. Bruce Knowles there was in 4th. He was the guy in front of me. So I want to watch his last lap there. Let's go back 2 laps. Because DW is number 15. He's actually 6th. I think he's the guy that I passed. Well, maybe. Yeah, that was kind of messed up. I mean, you're getting lapped. I mean, he's not passing you for position. He's lapping you. Yeah, I can see where that could have been a problem. Some people. I would like to see the restart of that last caution though. Oh, so I guess I was right there. He was this guy. Or maybe it was that guy. So there's my pass for 5th. Here's me trying to pass him. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. There it is, lap 74. He finally gets out of the way. Yeah, then doesn't do me. He does the same exact thing to me. At least I cut under him. Okay, well. And then there's the finish. Actually, all in all, not really too bad. I think he got a little PO'd about that, but I mean, I can understand what he's talking about. Okay, so there's us going around to catch up. There's the start. Wow, there it is. That's pretty. Guess that's pretty scary right there. So it looks like, let's see, who's that? That's me. Oh no, crap. Hit the wrong button. Look at that. All right, so there you go. There's that on either side. I do think this is actually a pretty neat restart here. Pace car. So it looks like DJ Clark, who was actually in 12th at the time, Marcus Ace Leitner, who was in 5th, and then I, who was in 6th at the time. And literally, let's look at the far chase. I guess he just got a really slow start, and we just came around him and just both sides. Plenty of room there. I will have to say that was a good 3 wide pass. I guess he was a little down on speed or something, but I do hate it when you do a green flag pit stop and then your very next one is like, oh, somebody wrecked. Really? Of course, in this case, it did seem to work out. We ended up pretty high up in the order from where we were when I had to take the stop, and was able to defend that all the way to the end. So I think I will definitely take that. We weren't even a lap down at the end there. We were one of the top 6 who were not a lap down. And so ended up in 5th place. Having started 8th, I think any race where you start ahead of where you finish, you finish ahead of where you started, backwards, is a good race. So with that, I think I will call it a night. And thanks for watching. This, of course, ends out week 5 of season 2020, week 1. And so we'll get started tomorrow looking at what's going to be what for week 6. And hopefully it'll be a good one. So thanks for watching. And as always, here's the end card. Nope, that's not the end card. That is what happens when you try to mouse without looking. So now I'm bigger. So let's try that again. As always, here's the end card. Hey guys, Michael here. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, go ahead and click that like button. Click on the Planet Herring logo to subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you think about the video in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon.